Here's why you should go. Most folks think of France, and a few predictable images pop into their heads. The Eiffel Tower, a baguette sticking out of a striped shopping bag, maybe a black and white photo of some dudes in berets smoking cigarettes. Yeah, France is all that, but it's also a heck of a lot more. France is a country that gets under your skin. It's a place where you can lose yourself in the maze of cobblestone streets, get lost in translation, literally, and find yourself sipping wine at a sidewalk cafe wondering where the time went. Alright, let's get the obvious out of the way. Yeah, the Eiffel Tower is impressive. Climbing or riding to the top and looking out at the city sprawling beneath you, it's pretty awe-inspiring. You feel the history, the grandeur, but honestly, I'm more of a wander the streets and stumble upon something amazing kind of guy. And France is made for that. Around every corner, you're likely to find some hidden courtyard, a tiny boulangerie with the best darn croissant you've ever tasted, or a flea market bursting with treasures. But for those who like a good checklist, France has got your back. The Louvre alone could take a week to get through. The Arc de Triomphe, Notre Dame, each place has a story to tell. Look, I love to eat, it's kind of my thing. And France? France is a goddamn buffet for the soul. We're not just talking about fancy Michelin star restaurants here, though those are definitely worth a visit if that's your thing. I'm talking about simple, perfect food, a fresh baguette still warm from the oven, a buttery croissant that flakes into a million pieces with each bite, the freshest oysters you've ever tasted, plucked straight from the ocean just hours before, a bowl of steaming mussels with frites best enjoyed on a cold day, and the cheese. Don't even get me started on the cheese. The point is, in France, food is more than just sustenance, it's an art form, it's a way of life. You can't throw a rock in France without hitting a building or monument that's older than America. And look, I get it. History isn't everyone's cup of tea. But in France, history isn't just dates in a textbook, it's alive. It's the Roman ruins in the south, the medieval castles in the Loire Valley, the World War II beaches of Normandy. It's the stories whispered by the wind as it whistles through ancient streets. It's the echoes of laughter and sorrow that seem to emanate from the very stones of the buildings. You don't have to be a history buff to feel the weight of the past in France. It's everywhere. And that, my friends, is a powerful thing. If you think Paris is all France has to offer, you're missing out. Because beyond the city limits, a whole other world awaits. The rolling hills of Provence, painted with the vibrant colors of lavender fields, the rugged coastline of Brittany, where the sea crashes against dramatic cliffs, the sun-drenched beaches of the French Riviera, where you can rub elbows with the rich and famous, or just relax and soak up the sun. Rent a car, get lost on winding country roads, and discover charming villages where time seems to stand still. Sip wine in vineyards that have been producing world-class vintages for centuries. Hike through forests straight out of a fairy tale. The French countryside is a place to escape the hustle and bustle, to reconnect with nature, and to discover a slower pace of life. Paris. The word alone conjures up images of chic women in designer clothes, strutting down cobblestone streets. And yeah, Paris is definitely a fashion capital of the world. But it's more than just haute couture and runway shows, though those are pretty darn fabulous too. It's about a certain je ne sais quoi, a certain effortlessness that French women seem to exude. It's about finding the perfect scarf to complement your outfit, investing in quality pieces that will last a lifetime, and embracing your own personal style. Whether you're a die-hard fashionista or just appreciate good style, Paris will inspire you. Hit up the iconic department stores like Galeries Lafayette and Le Bon Marché. Get lost in the maze of boutiques in the Marais district, or simply wander the streets and people watch. You're sure to pick up some style inspiration along the way. France is a feast for the senses, a history lesson come to life, and a cultural experience that will stay with you long after you've left. It's a country that rewards exploration, whether you're wandering the streets of Paris, getting lost in the countryside, or indulging in the finest food and wine. So go, eat the food, drink the wine, soak it all in. Trust me, you won't regret it.